Oh, welcome back, guys. We're starting this video off a little bit later than we normally do. Actually, am editing the last spring video, and it's actually the same night as, or the same day as the last spring video. If you guys know, Dad went down southwest of here and planted the 36 acres or so. That's what we got on that farm, and he is right now currently got done with that field. He's on his way back down here, and I'm gonna get the seed tender ready to go, so as soon as he gets here we can load up and get ready for tomorrow, so when he gets back home from work tomorrow we can just be able to get going. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the truck going, turn the seed tender around so the auger can face out towards the driveway, and then we will be all ready to go. Go ahead and get the end lights turned on so maybe you guys can see me a little bit better. Alright, go ahead, latch it up. A little bit harder to do that one-handed. And we got one more field of corn, and then we are all set on our corn stuff. Finally have all of our corn in. It's only been like 3 weeks. Amazing how much of a gap we've had between the rest of our stuff. It's amazing to me. Okay, gotta undo these wing latches here. It's what locks in the wings into place so they don't go flying out. How's it going? Did it work good?
Real good.
Yeah. You had enough seed.
Yep, did run out.
I can't do this stuff one-handed. I'm disabled with one hand.
Yeah. I gotta do all the work like you.
Yeah. I'm just the cameraman. I had nothing to do with this whole farm. Okay, well that was pretty short-lived. So both of these Wiffle Hybrids boxes of 78 7 are now completely empty, and that means we're done using the seed tender for the year. Now the seed tender is all empty, and now he's got to distribute some seed in different boxes to other boxes. So he's got to take some seed from boxes that might be a little bit fuller than others, put that seed from the box that are fuller than some of them into the ones that are a little bit emptier than some of them, and just kind of evenly distributed out the rest of the planter. Silence. Okay, well, planter's all filled up. Dad's at the next farm. Wasn't really expecting him to go down there, but I figured he was going to after I got the text. Hey, I'll be there in 20. Get the seed tender ready to load me up. I figured that was the giveaway. Alright guys, so it is the next day. As you can tell, obviously it's daytime now, so it is literally just the next day. That last clip was like at 9:30 or something. Dad went ahead and he filled up, and he went and did 95% of our last cornfield probably last night. Yeah, he had a bit of a late night last night, but he was totally fine with it, most just because he didn't want to have too late of a night tonight. I'd rather have a late night on Saturday night than Sunday. So, but being that we had to go get 4 more bags of corn, makes me think that he didn't do all that farm. Probably ran out of seed. All of his box covers and everything are all opened up, like he was trying to move seed around, trying to get as much seed in the ground as he possibly could. Yeah, I mean he doesn't really have a lot of seed right now. Yeah, they're all pretty low. But he is, like I said, he's 4 bags away from finishing up all of our corn acres. And then we're gonna go over, switch to soybeans, go down like pretty much exactly 5 or 6 miles west of here, and then we're gonna go do a 55-acre field of soybeans, and then I think that's gonna be all the time that we're gonna have to get done. Well, that's one heck of a change of plans. Took a turn for the worse today, so right as soon as Dad got home, he hopped on the 4-wheeler and went around all the spots, as I said, that we were kind of a little bit concerned about. Well, for one, yeah, we do need to replant some of those spots, and 2, there's way more of those spots than we were expecting there to be. So we got them 4 bags of seed, expecting maybe to spot in just that pond area right there, and then that's it. No, there is 3 or 4 different other spots that are pretty big around the rest of the field that are not growing anything. And so of course we're going to be trying to fill in all those spots, so we might have enough seed to be able to finish the spotting in part, but I have absolutely no idea if we're going to be able to have enough seed to be able to finish the rest of our corn. Day has not gone our way, like at all. Did you see him in there? He was giving the big thumbs down. Yeah, it's never a good thing when the planter goes out into a cornfield that's already got corn growing in it. Can you see the utter disgust on my face? But this little section in here goes all the way back down there. I'm guessing he's probably got his guidance line work. I'm glad that tractor's set up for 30-inch rows. So right here, so he's, as you can tell, so you can look right where his row's going. He's trying to plant directly over the top of the already planted rows. That's what he's trying to do right now, because we don't want to come in here with the combine and be coming down those original first rows, and then as soon as we hit where he replanted, we have to shift over 3-4 inches, and then potentially maybe run some over. We might not catch us. We might snap a few stalks, causing them to fall out of the header, and so that just wouldn't be good. So we really don't want that. And I mean, this area is as hard as a road. It is so hard. I can't even break through with my boot. I'm gonna break my big toe before I do that. It's ridiculous. So he didn't have his road cleaners up right here, his clean sweep system, and then he started going pretty aggressive on it. So you can see he's trying to bulldoze it, trying to break through that crust. And see, this is why we wanted to lift up those drag chains yesterday, or in the last video, because of this specific reason. It'll help build up that crust, and that corn will not grow. My guess is that 90% of all this corn stuff in here is all stuff that is right at the end. It's probably starting to gooseneck because the crust is so heavy, it's not able to go ahead and stick up out past the ground. If it can do that, then it's fine for the rest of the way. Alright guys, so it's been, I don't know, maybe like an hour and hour and 20 minutes. Dad got all that stuff replanted down there. He just called me, I think he did just a tick bit under 5.5 acres. So that should be 5.5 acres that should have been going in the ground on that farm that way. But he called me and said, bring the pickup down here. I don't think I'll have enough, but just bring the pickup down here. So I'm gonna bring the pickup down, then I'm gonna bring you guys down there so you can see what's going on down there. Wow, honk the horn, didn't mean to do that. Okay, so we were thinking that anywhere from 2 to 3 bags still left worth in that planter alone. 3 bags is still worth about 6 acres. We're thinking he probably got about 7 left to do in this field. So, I mean, it's gonna be, I mean, we'll be an acre and a half short, maybe even less than that to go. But we just, somehow, some way, we don't have any extra seed to be able to plant the rest of this. So I'm not really too sure exactly how this is all gonna exactly pan out, but we would have had plenty of seed if we didn't have to go replant. All right, that is all she wrote for the corn. Now it's time for the sweet corn now. Now it's just time to get everything switched up and ready for sweet corn. And then once we get the sweet corn done, then we're just gonna be done for the day. We're gonna end off this video. Then like I said, the next video is gonna be it's gonna be a pretty freaking good one. So let's go ahead and go down there, get this planter put over to sweet corn, and then get that sweet corn all knocked out, get that stuff cleaned out, get it all set up and prepped and ready to go so we can just switch it over to soybeans as quick as we can. And yeah, so let's get to it. I think we measured out the perfect amount of seed that we needed for this year. See that? That is all the rest of the seed that we had left over. He's putting in the sweet corn seed. And see, right down in, right there. See, that's all how much of what each of these rows gets, because well, that bag isn't very big, and we got 10 rows that we got to do. Because, like I said, row 1 and row 12 aren't going to be planting. Pretty slow operation, but I think we are all good, I believe. So all of our corn, field corn and sweet corn, are now completely done. They're over. We don't have to worry about them anymore. So, all right. Well, corn is officially done, and potentially it may or may not be that last tractor's field that it'll ever plant. But yeah, we are now officially all done with corn. We're probably 70% done with all of our crops. We got 2 more fields to go. We got a 52 acre piece and then a 35 or 36 acre piece, and then we will be completely done. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that, and until then, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll catch you guys on the next one. See you guys.